Hello, got Newcastle Jets for my new series, which is best signing names, funniest names out there for the A-League. So covering all 11 clubs. This time Newcastle Jets, as I mentioned. So go for all of the players that are in the squad, and basically whoever I think has the best signing name could be based on funniest, longest, unusualist names there. And we're going to eventually have a winner for the Newcastle Jets once we have a semi-final and a final, as I decide on 3, and I'm after you guys to pick one other to join the mix there, and they will have an opportunity to go against the other 10 A-League clubs to have the best signing name in Australia or New Zealand because of Wellington Phoenix, and they'll get to compete against all other teams over the world, so the likes of the Premier League, Serie A, Bundesliga, and other divisions like that, to see who has the best signing name in the whole entire world. So a big series just beginning now. So without further ado, let's go through the squad members for Newcastle Jets. So in goal they have Glenn Moss, Bobby Burns as a defender, Jason Hoffman as a forward, Nigel Bogard as a defender, Ben Kantawatsky as a midfielder, Steven Ugarkovic as a midfielder. We have Roy O'Donovan as a forward, Wes Hurlin as a midfield, Abdel Awoa as a forward, Dimitri Petratos as a midfield, Nick Fitzgerald as a forward, Corinne Shepherd as a forward, Matthew Miller as a defender, Joe Ledley as a midfield, John Quadrambus as a defender, Costa Petratos as a forward, Luis Italiano as a goalkeeper, Bernie Abini as a forward, Lachlan Jackson as a defender, Jack Simmons as a midfielder, Patrick Lanlois as a defender, Colin O'Toole as a defender, Mackie Petratos as a forward, Angus Furgate as a midfielder, Noah James as a goalkeeper, and Nicola Topper-Stanley as a defender there. So I think Newcastle Jets was one of the tougher teams to pick 3 players, as there's quite a few players with nice, signing, unusual names out there. So the 3 guys I have decided on based on their last names, alphabetical order. First one I've gone for is Wes Hurlin, midfielder from Ireland. Next one, number 2, I've gone for John Quadrambus as a defender from Australia. And the third one, Steven Ugarkovic, midfielder from Australia. So after you guys there to get voting down below to get the 4th pick. And then we're going to have a semi-final and a final match there for Newcastle Jets, and see who they get to compete against for the other A-League clubs there. So hopefully you enjoy this different type of video there. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and check me out on all those other videos. Cheers.